I'm here today again with Mr. Saleh. Those who have ever been to Casa before, you know him. And those who have never been there, he's a tourism enthusiast in the city, a real life speaker, not a motivational speaker. People should quote that they're two different things. So he's a real life speaker, an entrepreneur, and a tourism enthusiast in the East. Anyone in the tourism sector, you must be knowing him. Here with him today, and we'll be talking about what products that we have in Elgon region, the tourism products that we have, and how we can go about growing them, as it is a mandate of me and you who is out there to make sure these products are there ready for to be given out to our clients. Mr. Saleh, you're most welcome to Explore with Madzavi.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here once more, and I'm happy that we are talking tourism once more, but most important, we are talking Eastern Uganda's tourism potential. And of course, the heartbeat is Mbale City.
Mbale City.
Or Mbale as a region, or the Elgon region. Yeah. Happy to be here.
Welcome, sir. Yeah, as you can hear. So today, we shall be talking about the products, as I said before. I have repeated myself. But this is our second episode, if you all remember very well. And we're still bringing more. Just stay on, Explore with Madzavi. And Mr. Saleh, as far as the tourism sector is concerned in the country, Uganda, at what base do you see the Eastern region? What products do you think will call off those tourists to say they should come this side and be with us?
Yeah, tourism in the region has great potential, and Eastern region, or Elgon per se, stands a better chance where we see tourism going through a lot of transformation, a lot of reforms. That what travelers demanded for a couple of years ago is not what they are demanding for today. Yes. Tourists have traveled, have gone to national parks, they've seen the lions, they've seen the elephants. They are looking for something special, something unique, something that touches lives, something that makes a difference in people's lives.
Yes.
Most important is what we call impact tourism. If you want, you can call it sustainable tourism. Why sustainable tourism? Or what do we mean by sustainable tourism? Sustainable tourism is the tourism that, one, impacts on the people, for example, economically. A tourism, two, that is sensitive about the environment. A tourism, three, that respects people's cultures. It gives room for cultural sharing, but the bedrest of that cultural share is the respect for one another's culture. Now, what we mean here is that if we are talking that a tourism that impacts on the people, they just don't want to come, go into the national park, look at the lions, and then off they go.
Yes.
They want to see that where they are spending money, there is a life that is being touched. There is a soul that is being touched. Socially, of course, economically, even morally. So that is why you find Uganda Wildlife Authority talking revenue sharing. That a certain percentage of the income made out of the national park is shared with the community. But they also want to travel to destinations with companies that have the aspect of impacting on the local community economically. And that's where Casaugandasafaris stands out.
Yes, and that's how it's different.
The coffee we are taking is a coffee that is grown
the slopes of Mount Elgon.
On the slopes of Mount Elgon. But most important, by the local population. So we buy directly from the local people.
People, yes.
And we buy premium.
I see.
But this coffee has a pipeline that we use to reach us. For example, the women groups, the youths, the farmer groups. These are the people we contact so that we get not just coffee from the community, but quality coffee.
Don't get surprised. Here at Casaugandasafaris, whenever you go for a break, it's a coffee cup. You go for a break, it's a coffee cup. Tourism. Tourism is really rich. Yes, we are back, Mr. Saleh.
Yeah, so I was trying to highlight
About the
a
pipeline.
special opportunity that we have as a region, that tourism benefits are a low-hanging fruit for this region. And what I mean here is that what the world is yearning for, what the average traveler is yearning for sustainable tourism. And I was trying to highlight what exactly we mean by sustainable tourism. And I was saying that when you involve the mothers, the youths, into the value chain, like for example, they supply coffee, they are earning out of that. They're able to send their children to school. They're able to improve on their livelihood. That is sustainability. Then the other aspect of sustainable tourism is when we talk about tourism being environmentally friendly, where the tourist and you, the host, are sensitive about
The
the environment. That is why we saw countries like Spain and other European countries trying to fight tourists from going into their countries. They were trying to fight what we call mass tourism
Yes.
because of their detrimental impact on the environment.
Yes, I remember even that happened in
Yes,
Dubai. In
exactly.
Dubai Mall.
Yes,
Yeah, they try to limit on the numbers.
the number of people,
people
who are
that have
coming in. Yeah. Why? It's because the world is becoming quite conscious. So people want to travel to the unbeaten track, to the hidden treasure. So now, for us who are unbeaten, tourists don't want to go where there is mass tourism. And if you look at Uganda, the unbeaten track, the hidden treasure is the East. And of course, the capital, Bale City. Then the other aspect is when tourism respects the culture. That is why it is important for us to always debrief the guests about the culture, the beliefs, the norms, the do's and the don'ts of the places that they are going to tour. If the tourist is coming to a Muslim-dominated area, you have to brief them. So they improve on their dress code, so that the dress code can suit
the community.
the community. You must have heard or watched Sadio Mane refusing to hug a fan that traveled all the way from Europe to come and watch her idol. Not because he was trying to be rude, but because culturally, the way she was dressed, not to where she's coming from, but where Sadio Mane is coming from. That's her host. It seemed a bit disrespectful culturally. So you saw how when she went back, she got a special invite to go and see Sadio Mane in Saudi Arabia. And she was dressed decently.
Yes.
This, I'm trying to be culturally sensitive.
Yes.
To Sadio Mane as a Muslim, it was indecent. You get it? But you see, I'm trying to indicate to you that how tourism today calls for the respect of the culture of the people who are coming and those you are visiting in the community. If the community you've gone to is predominantly Muslim, why do you go there and ask for pork? Or why do you carry two different? Yes, why do you carry your pork to that place? That is why we have other now detailed segments of tourism, including halal tourism, which is an area that we need to tap into.
I think
so very.
That's it. So possibly that's a topic for another day. Halal tourism.